And looks okay. Okay. 16 balls of clay. And I got 16 bats. So we're just gonna get into it. Watched some YouTube videos today. Just kind of wanted to practice some stuff. All of these are 1 pound. Just I don't think anybody's watching right now, but for future reference. Okay. All right. Cool. That's fun. Oh, I guess that little counter. So there's supposed to be a counter above my head. It'll tell me at least just how many people are watching it on what platform. What do you want? Twitch or something maybe? Well, welcome. Working on getting this centered. And then some of the videos I was watching kind of focused on getting it opened up and then pulled up. It's looking pretty centered. It feels pretty centered. I'm gonna get things that make a little spiral. Help you find the center. Okay. And then I got to really focus on keeping my hand outside here, keeping everything steady while I open this thing up with my thumb and fingers. Mostly, you said with the thumb. Maybe that guy had smaller hands than I did. Seem to be working all right. Okay. Yeah, so I'm putting this out on my Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and I got excited about it because I did a really nerdy thing, and I kind of set up my own RTMP server that'll push all of my stuff out to all those platforms. I hope the audio sounds okay. I'm just like using basic microphones on the like built-in cameras. I've been trying to tweak my audio settings, so I hope that's okay. Hope there's not too much background noise. It's kind of wobbling a little bit, so I think maybe try to center it back up. Just kind of manhandle it. Okay. So far, so good. I'm going to measure the bottom. I don't know how hard that is to see. It's pretty thick. I probably want it to be a little bit thinner than that, so I can dig some clay up out of there. I'm gonna try to do that. Wheel has a grinding sound. I wonder if that's my hands. Oh no, it does have a grinding sound. Yeah, you're right. No, it does. Yeah. You know, and I've tried to play with noise suppression. Maybe I can mess around with it some more. I've tried to do some noise suppression. We'll see if the built-in like stuff might work with that. But let me know if it's too annoying. I don't know if it's unbearable, if it's obnoxious. You know, I would like to try to change that if it is. I think I'm ready to do some pulling. I got the inside pretty much nice and straight. You know, top of it's kind of going in like this. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's you can see it's a little wobbly here at the top. That's all right. gonna try to get one more good pull. Seems like the wall is pretty consistently thick. The bottom of it is too thin or too thick, but the rest of it is all pretty much, I think, the same. All right. Take my metal rib. Shaping like that. Maybe a little shaping like that. Take my needle tool, cut off the top, make it flush. Take my ShamWow, a little chamois. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, this is kind of. It's alright. It's alright. Okay, I don't know. I might drink my coffee out of that. Gotta get my sponge on a stick. Get some of that slip out of the inside. Really don't want to have to trim these, but probably will. Okay, that's one out of 16. I don't know, it's got a nice little shape to it. I don't know, probably a 12-ounce mug. I should have dried some of this stuff off. Yeah. Okay, that was okay. I think I can do better. I think I can do better on this next one. It will set. It's pretty good. Let's try that. Usually I got my knees up here. I'm trying to get my knees down here so I can kind of brace my arm against the wheel and my leg. See if that does anything. That's how this guy. I remember watching the video. This is how this guy was holding it. He had his fingers down here, this finger here, his thumb right here, bracing a lot of stuff with his left arm like this. Let's do that. It's working. It's just this clay is kind of hard, so the water gets used up, and I get a lot of friction pretty quick. This is good. This is already going better than the last one. Except for that little air bubble that I feel in here. Dang. Okay. That's about right. Okay. Now I kind of want to get this inner wall more or less Okay, I like that. Kind of want to collar this in. That's a good question. So I did it in college back in like 2015. And no, it was 14. It was late 2014. And I was in college, and I had to do it for just like you needed to take an arts class for my bachelor's, and I really wanted to do pottery because I didn't have a chance to do it in high school. So yeah, I did it in college, and then a couple years ago, I was like, you know what? Well, and I enjoyed it so much in college that I said, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this, pursue this more once I have like the means and the time. So anyway, here I am a couple years later, have the means. Uh, Mostly have I try to make the time, but yeah. So I just bought a wheel, bought a kiln. I've maybe well, my cameras are pretty set up right now, so I can't like drag everything around. But my kiln is over here behind me, so I make it all in house, start to finish. I don't like make the clay, and I don't make my glaze, but very much an amateur. Very much an amateur. If you want to see top-notch pottery, you probably need to find another channel. But I like to, I don't know. I actually really mostly just share this on Facebook with like my aunts and there's a couple of my friends that'll watch my pottery streams. So I feel an air bubble. I feel multiple air bubbles in there. So that's really bad. That's really bad. But I think I might just throw it again so that I'm gonna pull it again. And then after that pull, I'll try to do something about them. This is balling so far. Like this is. I feel like this is going well, minus the fact I got these air bubbles inside of here somewhere. There's one. So I got to take my needle tool and I got to kind of scrape it up in there. Let that air escape. Oops. That's something you don't want to hear said, somebody say when you're making pottery. Whoops. This is good. Like this is pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with this. It really sucks that I had those air bubbles in there. That's just me being a poor craftsman and not wedging my clay well. I don't know. What do I want to do with this? Do I want like fat bottom out here, curvy like this? Color that. Also kind of throw that a little bit. Just a teeny bit. I mean, shit, you know, why flare it? Ew, actually, you know what? It's kind of gross because it's like too wide at the top. Just fix this. You see that though, right? Here we go. Now, made way too hard on myself. There we go. Beautiful mug. Beautiful mug. I should actually still needle the top of it. right, all right. Yeah. Okay, so take my little bit of t-shirt, take my sponge on a stick. Okay, I like it. You know, I'm gonna get my hand there, and I'm a pretty tall dude. You know, I'm like 6'2", so if this is like, this is definitely a daddy size mug. Oh yeah, I'm glad you think so too. You know, actually, you know, I'm just gonna bring these two back into comparison. So here's the one that I did previous. And it's kind of hard to tell because I have this camera at an angle. Here we go. Same amount of clay. Same amount of clay. So this one here, obviously much shorter. This one here being a little bit taller. This was just a much better thrown vessel. Um, you know, and I think with this, I might just let this dry on the bat. I'm not gonna wire cut it off. So okay, so that's two down. Still not quite on center. I think you can even see that. in the. I don't know. It's only 720p. You might not be able to see that. I guess you just have to take my word. Now this is not on center, and it needs to be. This is the boring part of pottery. You know, if I was really good at this, I would probably have this done already. Maybe if I spin it a little faster. There we go. I'm really close, promise you. How does the table work? Is it a pedal or a switch? So there's a foot controlled pedal that changes the resistance, and if I push the pedal a little bit further, and I can take my foot off, you know, and it just stays going. You know, I can, but then so it's just you can change the speed of it, and it's what the table I think you're referring to. Us potters we would call it a wheel. So a pottery wheel. Great question though. There are some pottery wheels that work. Is it a Pacifica? No, this is a Shimpo brand, which there's definitely better brands, but this is it's just what I wanted to do. I just lost my Shimpo sponsorship. Don't anybody say that. Don't anybody say I said anything bad about Shimpo. I love anybody that makes pottery stuff. Okay, so honestly, here's what's happening. I'm having a hard time with this one because the clay is so hard. It's hard to get centered. But once you do get it centered, it's difficult to get off center. So that's good. Golden. Hannah hair jewelry. So you make jewelry. I took a jewelry class in high school. It was a ton of fun. I made my mom a little lost wax cast ring. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that class. Straight to metal. Okay, cool. I made a ring. It was like out of copper. It was a copper ring, and it wrapped around, and it was supposed to, I guess, kind of resemble an oak leaf. And then I made a acorn. out of I don't even know what, maybe, I don't know. But I made an acorn, soldered an acorn on there. It was a lot of fun. Oh, stay centered. I'm losing her. You can now. I know you can see that wobble. I know you see that. We got to try to fix that. It is. Okay. It's a little wobbly. You can maybe see my middle finger moving. Yeah, you definitely can. Lord, oh Lord, let me get that centered. Ooh, okay, okay. Okay. I'm gonna check my bottom thickness. Okay, and it's about yay thick. That's there we go. That's okay. About yay thick, which is good. That's exactly what I want. And that's like my target thickness for my wall as well. You know, when I throw that out. Yo, hold up. Circle K is about to sponsor my stream. Mountain Dew makes your pottery extreme. Okay. All right. Maybe spin this up a little bit. Bring that in. Collar that baby up a little bit. Okay, let's get a better pull this time. That's good. Okay, let's do a third. Let's do a third one. Let's try. Forget it here, guys, gals. Oh, What's happening here? Okay. Curse my huge hands. Whoa. Oh, yeah, you like that. Right. Yeah. Glad I'm impressing somebody. Not impressing myself with this one. That was better. That got it. That got it to a better place, for sure. A little bit of water over here. I'm just kind of going through and I'm just checking the thickness of it throughout. It's pretty good. I don't know. I'm just toying around with shapes. I got a lot of these that I still have to do. So let's do another one that looks kind of like this. And then we'll take this. And there like that. And I want a little bit more dramatic of a shape right here. That's called the shoulder. I gotta be a little drama queen when it comes to my pottery. That is weak. No, I said it's got to be dramatic. That's a little more dramatic. Okay, now I'm gonna needle the top again. Give it a little circumcision. All right. Thank you. That's cool. I appreciate that. I don't have a lot of followers. I don't really do it for the followers. I don't know, just do it. Just do it cuz. Okay, now that I did that, I kind of got to go back. Okay, there it is. We're gonna call that a mug. Sponge on a stick. It's the MVP tool. What are they? Here it is. Oh no. I touched it, but I think it's fine. Okay, get all that slip off of there. Then I just gotta mess with the foot. Do I? I don't know. I'm gonna plan on trimming this. But you know what? I don't even know. I'm gonna trim it, but I'm not gonna trim. It's cool. It's cool. We do it for art, and we don't do it for followers. Although, you know what? Big philosophical question. It's like, does if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? It's like if an artist paints a picture, but nobody sees it, is it art? I don't know. I don't know. Does something have to, be seen to be art, visible? Could I paint a picture? Could a famous artist paint a picture and put it behind a black curtain? And is it like, is it a work of art? Is it worth millions of dollars? I don't know. It's got a nice shape. I like the shape, right? There. Yeah, that's fun. It's not quite as tall as the other one, but that's fine. Okay. I have like 13 more of these to do. I better pick up the pace here. What am I at? How long is this taking? 56 minutes? Oh, man. Whew. I'll be here all night. All right. Speed run, baby. Let's do it. Let's give the people what they want. Let's kick it up a notch. Bam! All right, like it. Just mentally, I'm just like, you are going to stay in your place, you piece of trash. Know your place, trash. You know? That's just really how I'm mentally treating my clay right now. It seems to be working, you know. With pottery, you, I don't know. I'm not. I don't consider myself an artist. I'm terrible at drawing. I'm terrible at design work. Um, I consider myself more of a craftsman when it comes to something like this. But every move has to be. I just feel like if it's not deliberate, it's you're potentially going down the wrong path. So you just have to be in my head with pottery. You just have to be extremely deliberate with your movements. Getting a lot of friction. Gotta wet that up. Whoa, okay. Sorry there. I should say not drawing. Just because I can't draw. Yeah, I don't know. And the other thing too is with pottery, with the kind of pottery that I do, it's I make wares. I make fewer things that don't have a purpose other than just existing for the sake of being nice to look at. Um, and so I do want my stuff to be beautiful, um, but it's something that I get more joy of seeing somebody use my mug and drink it, than if they were to keep it on in like a display case, if that makes sense. So it's like something, and then maybe it's just me. If it's in a display case, like that's art. Like that's definitely art. But I don't make my stuff to go into a display case. Okay, I'm getting pretty. Yeah, you can't see that. Pretty consistent with. Oh, that sucks. That focus sucks. My cameras. I got these like $60 cameras from Costco. Do I still have? I do. My Etsy is still up, but like I don't have anything listed in my Etsy. It's difficult. I should. I should just create my own website, honestly. But maybe that gives me. That's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to learn how to create my own website. Give me something else to do to procrastinate actual pottery. But no, my Etsy store is like empty of all its stuff. All right. Anywho, let me get back to the. This is going to be a good one. I can feel it. If you see me make a stupid face, it's because I feel a lot of friction on my fingers, and that's bad. That's like a really bad thing. You do, Derek. That's great. That's great. that just makes me tickled pink. Oh, I don't know. It's kind of mug. It's kind of mug-like. Use my. It's okay. I'm like 85% of the way there. There we go. It's like, hey, come drink out of me. Oh, here it is. Okay. Time. That took, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes. That's like a 50%. I don't know what the math is. I'm not all into math right now, but definitely a good decrease in the amount of time that took. All right, looks like a mug. I would drink out of it. It's like, there's my hand. What colored glaze do you use on your mugs? I have a couple. Let me hold up. Let me show you. Ooh, this one's good. I like this one. This one's fun. This one's okay. Yeah. So I've got this kind of like matte yellow. The color? I feel like the color is not coming through real well. I need to like mess around with my saturation level. But there's like this matte yellow, and then inside of there, is kind of a it's purple. It's what is it? What is it called? Lavender mist is what that one's called. Does that help? No, that made it worse. Anywho, and then I've just got like a really super clean white that I really enjoy. White gloss when it works right. When I actually mix it up right and then do my dip, then it works really well. And then I've got this like nice baby blue. It's called Norse blue. So I've really enjoyed that one. So and then I have a couple of other ones, and then I might layer one. I might layer one on top of the other to. Oh, thank you very much. That is really kind of you to say. I might layer one on top of the other to like get a different effect. I might also take. I'd have to run upstairs, but I might also do something that would like change the color of a glaze and make it kind of runny. It's called a flux, and so that's a fun thing to use. So you can do a lot of stuff with glaze. I made this one really pretty. I took my pink and my purple, and anyway, whatever. Long story short, I'm gonna try to mix those two together. I've got like maybe a gallon and a half of each. I'm just gonna mix them together and see what happens. All right. Go again. Whoa, a little too fast there. All right, and I made this hard for myself because look at how wobbly this thing is. It's terrible. Oh, shit. All right. I like it. Like it. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Didn't measure the bottom. Mm. Yes. Yes. That was a really good pull. What is the most challenging thing? That's a good question. They all have their own interesting, I don't know, challenges about them. Like, I mean, so, okay, so like, let me tell you, this is the least challenging, right? Okay, this right here, it's a cylinder. Everything else that you could possibly make on a pottery wheel is just a variation of a cylinder. So, like, go further outside of what a normal cylinder looks like, and like, that increases the challenge. So, like, a bowl can end up being kind of hard to just throw perfectly as a bowl that you might imagine. So you might need to, have a instead of like a building process, like later on after it dries a little bit, you have to like start removing some material to get the shape that you want because it's just you'd never be able to do that with wet clay. So that that just adds complexity. Um, thing about mugs is though, like yeah, it's got a super simple cylinder shape, but then you got to go make a handle for it, and that's like that can be annoying. Uh, I God, I hate making handles. God, I hate making handles for mugs. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know. The most challenging thing that I've ever made, just probably a vase. To try to get a vase that has an attractive. Um, this would be like the belly. It'd be called the bottom would be called the foot, and then you have a belly, and then a shoulder, and then you might have a lip, right? So you want to have good proportions, for all of those. Your belly's too wide and your shoulders too, you know, short. I don't know, like you just it looks ugly. But if you have the right proportions, golden rectangle type stuff, then you know you get a prettier looking piece. Anywho, let's see what do I want to do here. Okay, here we go. This is almost too big of a mug. I don't know. I'm with it. And it only took me, oh man, I think 15 minutes since my last check-in. I did that out of order. Put off the wheel because I don't want a broken finger. Okay, this is fun. This is a fun little mug. Oh, thank you. You have had some really kind words. We're moving on. My hands are getting pruny. Is nicotine use against Twitch's TOS? Does anybody know? Just in case it is. Do. Okay. I'm out of speedball bats. Now I gotta use these. I'm running low on chocolate milk. It's only about half full. I gotta make a bullseye. Give it a good old slap. Yeah, I remember why I don't use these. I remember why I don't use these. See how my Jeez. See how my hand, well, you can't really see. Maybe see how my finger wiggles a little bit? Just putting it on the. I don't know. We'll see. We'll let it ride. Because if I just can't do it on this one, well, that's not that many. There's only like 3 of them that I can't use. If this just ends up being a bust. I'm just going to throw it on the hoe. Good enough. Let's go for it. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure to have you. Ooh, uh-oh. Going big right here. Oh, man. Oh. All right, that paid off. Oh, wait, maybe it did. Oh, it did. Yeesh. You can see this is not, well, maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's not perfectly centered. But I think that's because of the bat, which is this black thing right here. Well, hello. Oh, uh, Hell Minotaur? Helminitor. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Well, but hello to you. You know what? And when the clay says, "Oh, I don't want to be in the middle," how's it going? It's going pretty good. I should say, how is the mud treating me? Actually, pretty good today. It's last time I did this, I let it get. I worked with my clay was way too wet, so today I've got it nice and stiff, and it's paying off. I don't know. There was some idiom I was going to use, but yeah, no, it's going good. It's going good. It's been nice. This here actually, this camera I can kind of move around. Here's what we've got thus far. I think that's 5, 4. No, that's 5. 5 pieces. Let me get this back here. That's about right. I don't know. Is that about in the same spot? Good enough. Oh god, my hip cramped up. All right, close enough. Sure, good enough. Sponge on a stick. I don't know. I like it. But what I am gonna do, give it a little. Give it a little circumcision. Then my ShamWow, and then I gotta actually touch this again. Trim all that other junk off later. I lied. I'm gonna do it now. Ooh, yeah. Or as my Uncle Bob would say, yeah, yeah. All right. Hold up, yo. The bottom of this thing is a little lumpy, so I'm gonna take my sponge on a stick and try to smooth it out a little bit. That's probably just gonna have to be good enough. You know, it's, I don't know. It could have been better. But I'm just going to go back and blame the bat again. It was the bat's fault. Go back to my MDF bats. Better. You know what? I need to go fill up my chocolate milk. It's almost out. Be right back. Ooh, this one's real stiff. Ooh. Hope I didn't break you guys' eardrums. That's what I should have done. It's still a little off center. There we go. Okay. Okay. Open. I don't know. Well, I'm losing her. You see that? Oh, you see that. Oh, no. You're going to get in the center. I need to check to see how thick the bottom is. Okay, I like it. Alright, here come the throws. The throws. The dude is throwing. Look at this. Oh, whoops. Again, that's not something that you want to say when you're doing that sort of stuff. Hold up there. Potentially fatal air bubble. We're gonna get some clay on this one. Oh, whoa. Yeah, I don't know about this one because of that air bubble. That was a huge air bubble. It's gonna be really hard to fix that. Yeah, I'm afraid this one might be done for. This might be the first failure of the evening. I don't know. It's not great, but where's my needle? Where's my needle? Here it is. Sponge on a stick, getting that water out of the cup. Mug, whatever. Technically, I mean, it's kind of a cup right now. Take my shimmy, shimmy that baby up. Okay, good enough. I mean, it looks like a mug. I mean, you could use it as a mug. You know, this is my hand. I got a big hand. Um, ugh. I hate that I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. Is there something about this that bugs me? Okay, it's it's imperceptible probably to this camera, but I am happier that I did that. Oh yeah. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how long have I been doing this? I'm at an hour and 50. Dang, it's dark out. Okay. Oh, yo. That's a really stiff ball of clay. What part of the world am I in? I am in the United States, and I'm in Northeast Indiana, and I have a town called. Well, it's not a town; it's a city. It's like got I don't know, 250,000 people that live here. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Midwestern city. What about you? Where are you tuning in from? I need to change this. There we go. It's about how I had that. Brunswick, Canada. Okay. What direction in Canada is that? Is that north and east, or like doesn't like a bunch? Most of Canada lives below a certain line. I'm not. I'm bad at Canadian geography. I'm actually only a 3 hour drive from Canada, though. I can get to Windsor, Canada, in about 3 hours. Oh no, I'm losing her. East Coast next to Maine. Okay, I've always wanted to visit that part of uh of the United States, but I'm sure Canada's just as good up there too. Do you do pottery or anything? Are you into arts or crafts? Do. Right, let's keep it moving. You do pottery? Okay, okay. Well, it does take up a lot of space. I picked it up in college, and I wanted to do it right away. Basically, after the class was over, I wanted to keep doing it. Um, but yeah, I was living at my parents' house, and I didn't have the space for myself or the funds to go and get a pottery wheel because I just graduated college. But you know, one day, if you have any tips or advice for me, please. I'm all ears. You can see I threw that off right there. It's right here. It's a little thick. We'll just collar that. Yeesh. Oh, whoa. Had a little finger slip up there. Oh, I never turned the wheel speed down. It's a little wobbly. You know what? I'm going to try to throw that out. I'm going to try to throw that wobble out. It's like the other thing I'm going to try to do is I got a bunch of clay at the bottom of this thing. Oh, I don't know if I'm throwing that wobble out, man. Oh, God, what am I doing? Oh, God, I can't stop. I don't know. I was actually just saying to somebody earlier, like if you're and like I just did it right here, right? I think this is a prime example. If your hand movements aren't extremely deliberate, um, if you're not, you want to know what your next move is going to be. I guess I don't know. One way to put it. Deliberate hand movements. And I was just winging it right there, and let's see. I don't know. I mean, I've made worse. I don't know what I'm trying to do. That looks like an alright mug. Cut the top. So, do you tend to make more functional pieces, things like wares, or do you make more? Do you make ware, or do you make art? I guess I would call it. No mistake. That's all right. All functional. Me too. That's. I feel like if I was better in other forms and aspects of art, it would definitely improve um, my pottery. So I don't see why it wouldn't work the other way around. So that's cool. What other kind of art do you end up doing? Bit of everything, huh? Okay. Digital, a little bit of I don't even know. Just digital art, traditional art, painting, painting, oil painting, water painting, sketching, drawing. I'm bad at all the above. I can't draw for anything. I can barely draw a stick figure. I wonder if you guys are hearing my dog upstairs. Okay. Digital art can be a lot of fun. I've got a friend who's I mean, it's taken him a long time to do it, but hear him a little. Okay, hopefully not too bad. He must see somebody outside. All right, so this is taking longer than I thought. Excuse me for a moment. I got to go hit the little girl's room. Oh wait, hold on. You know what? Before I do that, before I go and do all that, crap. Be right back. Do 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 do. Okay, we need to go a little faster than that. We need to adjust some things going on. Okay, a little bit faster. A little bit faster. I'm gonna say that's good. All right, like you said, patience. And that is going to involve finding my needle tool. Wait, I just had it. I ripped it out of here. What do I do with it? I'm at a loss. Did it fall? It's not in my slip bucket. None of those. Chat, what did I do with it? Help me. Oh, here it is. Uh-oh, that's a little too thin. Try to throw that down a little bit. Fix that. Fix that. That's better. Much better. Okay. Okay, getting a little wet. If I was a teenager, I would have made a certain kind of joke right there. Collar that baby a little bit. All right. This looks good. That's little Brutus. What is he screaming at? You ever want to be a famous Twitch streamer? I guess you can't really have a dog like that, can you? What am I doing here? Okay, I'm liking that one quite a bit. I gotta touch it up a little bit. That's beautiful. Oh, what am I doing? Queen seems to slip over this side. I've been, for the most part, pretty happy with what's been coming out. Pretty happy. You know, I wish that counter worked. Maybe it does. I just don't know. Do, 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 do. I need to Google something real quick. Nicotine use Twitch. Twitch.tv. Huh. Well, it's not against terms of service. So that's cool. Okay, so need to drain this a little bit. Get some of my chocolate milk back. All right, so I don't know. Are my mugs boring? The last 1, 2, 3. The last 3 of them have just been like straight. Maybe I should do something with a little curvy body. You know, get a nice sexy mug. Set that there. Kind of need to clean the bottom of this one. Ooh, no. Okay. That one was not. That was not very on center. Oh, you will be centered. Okay. That's always fun. Okay. Okay, remember, this is going to be a fun, sexy mug. Where is all my clay at? Don't tell me it's all at the bottom. No, it's not. It's all out here. Kind of, maybe. Okay. What's a fun shape? Like what makes it? Okay, that's kind of fun. And then that seems like I think I can make this a little nicer. Okay. My rib. Get some of this slip off of here. Okay. It's kind of fun. It's kind of sexy. I drink my cocoa out of that. Oh, oh, I touched it. Oh no. Bad. Cut it. Can't forget to do that. Oof. Sheesh. Go thinner lip. Been a while, maybe never. Maybe it has. Maybe this is the first time that I'm saying hello, or maybe welcome back. But either way, it's nice to have you here. Okay. Okay, well, great. Well, that's cool. And you probably got a bunch of notifications like the last couple of days. Maybe you didn't. I have no idea. But yeah, I've been like turning the stream on and off because I have been trying to figure out how I can multicast. And yeah, I was toying around setting up an RTMP server. So anyway, got that set up. Now I can do my pottery, and my family on Facebook can watch, and then I can make new friends on Twitch. So. Um, Anyway, so here's my latest and greatest mug. I think that'll make a nice mug. Maybe. Eh. It's kind of stubby. I'm too hard on myself. Okay, I got one more left in me. I've been at it for, let's see, going on It'll be 3 hours probably by the time I finish this one. And I need some food. So I hope the stream quality is better than what it was before. By the way, I don't know if you remember what it was like, but I hope it's good. I hope the audio is okay. I hope the wheel sounds, when that's running, isn't too obnoxious. No, I don't know. I'm gonna do that one again. All right, last one of the night. Let's go. Let's have a little fun with it. Oh, okay. A little bit of the ceiling light, yeah. Glaring a bit off my fucking bald ass head, yeah. I try to fix that. Oh, actually, you know what? Here, hold on. We'll get that ceiling light out of there at least a little bit. Yes, a little bit. That's a little bit. And I still see the glare above my head, right in this area. Yeah, it's not perfect. $60 cameras, A couple of lights I found from Goodwill. A little powder tone down the head. Yeah, that's what I need. Or a wig or something. I'll just wear a toupee while I'm doing this. Okay. All right. It's going to be a masterpiece. Okay. This is going to be the best mug I've ever made. It's going to be so tall. It's going to be beautiful. Nice, even walls. It's going all right so far. Do you do pottery too, Blake? Okay, about an 1/8 inch. Cool. Oh yeah, for sure. I'll definitely check that out. I don't hardly ever get on Instagram, but I should. It's okay. All right, here come the pulls. But gotta find the right speed. Okay, so far so good. I don't know, man. I wanted to make something kind of curvy, but God, just my forms. I just can't love them. I don't know. There's just something. I don't know. Maybe stuff just has to be perfectly straight for me. Anyway, all right, all right. Let's go for another pole. For probably a 1/4 inch thickness. Curse my giant hands. I don't know. I don't know. I get to this point and I'm like, what do I want to make it? How do I want to make it? What's a good mug shape? Okay, I got it. It's gonna be subtle. It's gonna be subtle. I can't go for super dramatic. I actually don't like that. It's like too much of a shoulder, not enough of a belly. So much for subtle. But here's what I'll do. Get it wet. Collar that bad boy. through this a wee bit. And then just flare it a little bit. No, that sucks. That's going to be terrible for your coffee. It's gonna shoot out at you. It's better. Okay, I'm liking this a little bit better. Subtle is the hardest. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And you know, I'm just. It's hard. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know if it's just me being a perfectionist, but sometimes I look at this and I'm like, you know what? It's not a good shape. You know, like really, I'm not married to this. I'm not loving it. I'm gonna go ahead and do something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Well, and that's why I had 16 lumps of clay over here, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to focus on getting wall thickness. I shouldn't get too wrapped up in like form and this and that, but I'm really focusing on form, or excuse me, wall thickness. But yeah, the same thing. At some point, I really want to be able to focus on taking that form in my head that I'm like, oh, that's beautiful, you know, and putting it into the clay. Most of the time, I just wing it. I mean, really, like I just end up winging it, and it ends up being like 50-50 shot whether or not it's something that I want to keep, whether or not I want to invest in glazing it and all that. That's good enough. Taking my sponge on a stick. You take 50-50? Maybe it's 50-50. Like if you remember when you maybe first started out with pottery, it's like you took home everything that you made. You're like just happy that it didn't fall over on the wheel. And then you get to a certain point and you're like, you know what? I did it, but is it good enough to keep? Yeah. It's it's like being smart enough to know that you're stupid, you know? That's kind of how I feel like where I'm at with my pottery. It's like I know enough about it that I know what it probably should look like. Anywho, if you're wondering what I'm actually doing right now, I'm taking my sponge on a stick, and honestly, there was kind of a mound at the bottom of my vessel here, so I'm just trying to kind of like smooth that out. Almost there. Beautiful. Do I carve? I'm trying not to. A lot of the time, in the past, I have, but I'm dead set on like, I want an eighth of an inch on the bottom, and I want my walls to be an eighth of an inch, and I've considered either making my own footing tool, or or buying. There's like some, I don't know, some footing tool that I could use to. But at this point, I'm what I'm going to do is I will trim them, but I'm not going to trim a foot on them because of the reason, and I'll have to trim it for the reason that I'm going to, because I'm doing this. Which I think just helps them dry, because I'm going to let it dry on the bat. I have, I have watched a bunch of Simon Leach videos. He's got a ton of stuff, and I don't think I've made it through all of it, but I definitely have watched some of his videos when I was kind of like, oh, what am I doing here? When I was like just kind of getting started. Not that I'm not still just getting started, but when I was like just really early on, like, hey, I just kind of want some YouTube tutorials on centering on this or that. Oh, wait a second. What do I gotta even do with this? That's better. Oh. So, oh God. Here's the haul. Here's what I was able to make. And this is taking me, I'm at exact, 2 hours, 56 minutes, and 8 seconds. So definitely not production pottery status yet. I am in, do you want to take a guess? Do you want to take, just, before I tell you, I'd like you to just take a stab. If I have an accent, you can catch it. You're fucking close. It's Indiana. May as well be Illinois. No, actually, it may as well be Ohio. I'm closer to Ohio. Missouri? No. I dated a girl from Missouri. Been to Missouri once. No, I'm from Indiana. I'm in Fort Wayne, Indiana. You're from where in Missouri are you from? But if you don't feel comfortable saying, you don't have to. I was Columbia on I-70 University. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with that is. How close is that to Cape Girardeau? Because that's the one place in Missouri I'd ever been. Cape Girardeau. Blake C. Lewis. I don't know. Let's see. Pull up Insta here. Oh, okay. Now I see you there. Oh. Wow. Hey, I'm looking at your Instagram, Blake, down in the Boot Hill 30 mile. In the boot. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Very good. Very good. I'm looking through your Instagram and are those transfers? Is what you're doing with the what is that? Is that an alligator gar? Wow. You do hand building, I see. Hand painted, no kidding. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. I'm not sure the bird. What's the what's the bird on that one that I'm seeing there? Is it like what bird has a dangly like that? I appreciate your honest portrayal of the human form. Ooh, that's a nice glaze on that. Yeah, very good. Awesome. Did she now? California quail, that's cool. Started out as a cylinder, did she? Most, I was just saying, forms are just a variation of a cylinder. I guess we as people are variations of a cylinder if you really think about it, right? Just a long tube with a brain, arms. Oh shoot! Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to throw 5 more. I don't think I'm gonna. Missouri quail has a mohawk. I don't think the state of a crest. Okay, that makes sense. I don't think the state of Missouri has a state bird, do they? Do they have a state bird? I know you got the Cardinals as your baseball team, but the Cardinal is the state bird of Indiana. So, and if Missouri doesn't have, I would suggest the the Missouri quail, bluebird. Oh, that's right, bluebird. That's right. Actually, my ex girlfriend told me that. I knew that. Oh goodness. Well, everybody, Blake, all my other no, I'm not going to say followers, but all the other people that were maybe here and joined me, I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end the stream, and hopefully I'll see you guys back when I do this again next time. But yeah, it was a lot of fun talking, chatting with you guys. So, hope you have a great rest of your evening.